What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Magic Game World. And today, we've got to talk. The ARPG scene right now is absolutely stacked. We've got huge expansions for the heavy hitters, legendary sequels hitting early access, and fresh new titles that could change the whole genre. So, in this video, we're counting down 10 ARPGs you need to check out in 2025 and beyond. Some are brand new, some are upcoming, and some have just dropped with big updates, but every single one is worth your time. All right, let's jump in. So let's start with something that's trying to blow the whole formula up. This is Gods, Death, and Reapers. Just picture this. What if you took the high-stakes gear fear rush of an extraction shooter and smashed it into a dark fantasy loot-driven ARPG? That's exactly what this is. The whole concept is you've been recruited by death itself. You gear up, dive into these dangerous mythological realms, and fight through both AI and other players to score incredible loot. The catch? You have to extract to keep any of it. It's that high-risk, high-reward loop, but with deep, satisfying hack-and-slash combat. And for anyone who finds that a little too stressful, they're also adding a full single-player story and a co-op PvE mode. It's in closed alpha right now with the team building the game directly alongside community feedback. So, who's this for? Simple, the thrill seeker. The player who loves the adrenaline of extraction games but has always wanted the deep loot and build crafting of an ARPG. This is one of the most innovative titles coming, and it absolutely needs to be on your radar. Okay, so from a game that's breaking the mold, let's swing the pendulum back to a name that defined it. We have to talk about the one sending a shockwave of pure hype through the classic ARPG community. Because it's here. Titan Quest II has officially launched into early access. Now, it is early access, so the content is limited for now, but what's there is incredibly promising. The reception is already very positive, and it's easy to see why. The magic is back. That iconic dual mastery system feels just as brilliant as you remember, and running on Unreal Engine 5, the game is just gorgeous. So who should jump in right now? This is for the fan who wants to be part of the journey. If you love classic ARPG design and want to get in on the ground floor of a legendary revival, this is the time to dive in. But if you're not looking to get in on the ground floor, and you just want the biggest, most polished blockbuster on the market right now, well, that's Diablo IV. If you're looking for that big budget, cinematic, AAA package, this is still the place to be. After a rocky launch, Blizzard has put in the work. The core combat remains the benchmark for how an ARPG should feel. It's fluid, impactful, and just so satisfying. And with the Vessel of Hatred out and the seasonal model improving, Diablo IV is a massive, constantly evolving game. So who is this really for? It's for the player who values that seamless, high-production experience. If you want incredible visuals, buttery smooth gameplay, and a huge community, Diablo IV still delivers in a big way. Now, for a lot of players, Diablo is that perfect, polished experience. But what if you're craving a bit more depth, but maybe aren't ready to sell your soul to a spreadsheet? That sweet spot is where Last Epoch lives. Its true superstar is the crafting system. It is, hands down, the most intuitive and powerful crafting system in the genre. It lets you actually create the gear you're picturing in your head without needing a PhD to understand it. What kind of player clicks with this? It's for the theory crafter, the person who loves to tinker with builds and wants systems that are deep but are actually designed to be understood. If you want meaningful customization that's fun, not a chore, this is your game. But what if you are ready to sell your soul to a spreadsheet? What if a chore is exactly what you're looking for because the reward is that much sweeter? For the player who wants a game that isn't just a game, but a full-blown hobby, that's Path of Exile 2. This is a true sequel engineered from the ground up to be the next generation of hardcore ARPGs. We're talking more tactical combat, insane multi-phase boss fights, and a level of depth in its itemization and skill systems that is simply unmatched. Who is this built for? This is for the ARPG veteran, the player who genuinely enjoys having a wiki open on a second monitor and finds the ultimate satisfaction in mastering a truly staggering complex machine. Alright, so we've talked about deep systems, but what if your idea of a challenge isn't about navigating a massive skill tree, but about pure moment-to-moment mechanical skill? That's where No Rest for the Wicked comes in. Coming from the creators of the Ori games, this is the genre's bold, brutal evolution. It fuses that addictive loot loop with the deliberate, high-stakes combat of a Souls-like. Every action has weight. Every dodge, every parry, it all matters. It's a gorgeous, demanding game that's also growing and changing in early access. You are going to love this if you're an action game enthusiast first and foremost. If you want your victories to come from your own skill, not just your gear score, this is a must-play. Now, while No Rest for the Wicked is a fresh, artful take on the genre, we can't talk about indie masterpieces without paying respect to a king that is still on its throne. Grim Dawn is a masterclass in build diversity. Its dual-class system, combined with the sprawling devotion map, creates a sandbox of almost limitless possibilities. And with the huge fangs of Astrakarn dropping in 2025, this indie legend just keeps getting bigger and better. This is the definitive choice for the ultimate build tinkerer. If your favorite part of any ARPG is cooking up some wild, unique build and watching it come to life, Grim Dawn remains a timeless classic. Alright, so we've stayed pretty close to that core kill, loot, repeat formula. But what if you want more out of your world? What if you want to build a home in it? That brings us to V Rising. This game's loop is just brilliant. It's a fantastic mix of vampire survival and base building, all powered by excellent ARPG combat. You hunt powerful bosses, drink their blood to unlock new abilities, and then retreat to your gothic castle to expand your domain. It is an incredibly addictive formula. The bottom line is perfect for the player who wants more than just a loot grind. If you love base building, survival elements, and a strong theme, V Rising is a phenomenal choice. But maybe base building sounds like a chore. Maybe you just want to turn your brain off and watch the screen explode with loot and colors. If you're looking for pure, fast, high-octane action, look no further than Torchlight Infinite. This game is all about speed. It gets you to the fun part, the endgame, as quickly as possible. You've got over-the-top skills, a blistering combat loop, and it's super accessible on mobile, making it great for either a quick session or a dedicated grind. This is the go-to game for the player who just loves to blast. If you want less story, more action, and a constant stream of new seasonal content, Torchlight Infinite delivers that pure, high-energy experience. And finally, for our last spot, let's take a big step back from all that sensory overload. Let's talk about something truly different. For a more old-school tactical experience, you have to check out Alaloth Champions of the Four Kingdoms. This game feels like a classic CRPG in its world-building and choices, but the combat is a challenging skill-based system that's almost like a top-down fighting game. It's a deep, rewarding game that truly stands apart from the rest of the pack. This game will really click with players looking for something different. If you enjoy tactical, deliberate combat and a world that actually reacts to your choices, Alaloth offers a rich experience that's way off the beaten path. So, there you have it. 10 incredible ARPGs that are shaping the genre in 2025 and beyond. Some are fresh out, some are still in early access, and others are longtime favorites with big expansions. But no matter your style, there's something here worth playing. Which one's calling your name? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear what your next great obsession is. As always, thanks for hanging out with me here at Magic Game World. If you enjoyed the video, a like and a sub would be awesome. Until next time, take care and happy looting.